Today's video, we've got one for the retro gamers out there with a modern twist. Now, this is an old game in every sense of the word. It's obviously older retro games in a newer format that was released some time ago, but it's definitely one you need to own if you're a console player and you love retro gaming. It's Sega Mega Drive Classics. Let's go.
Join the fight with no countdown.
Alright, so I outlined in previous videos, you know I was more of a Nintendo kid, but I did have a Sega Mega Drive for a very short time period before I switched back to Nintendo, but that doesn't mean you don't need this game. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through Sega Mega Drive Classics today. It says over 50 games, we'll see what's on there, have a little play of some selective ones, and you can see if they are applicable to you. So I'm going to share the screen, and let's go. Alright, so moving around the menu, it's quite a nice retro feel. That's quite a nice classy menu actually. Online multiplayer, I'll have to explore that one. Can't see there being still many players online for any of these games, but hey, you never know, do ya? But we got extras, achievements, challenges if you really want to. They'll be your basic challenges in a game. You know, I don't really care about those, to be honest. If you truly want to do those, you can go through them, but they'll be pretty much bog standard kind of challenges. Not, you know, Camp Dad kind of challenges. I need something more than that. Right, so let's go around this menu. Then you've got your Mega Drive there, an old retro TV, which is actually quite nice to see. That is quite nice. Look, eject the cartridge there. I like that touch. I like that. Your old TV there. Now, here's your games library, and here's how you do it. So you can play, you can pick all these games, and we'll run through them and test some of them. But yeah, it's basically a load of them. Look, we'll load Alex the Kid, alphabetical order, let's go. And you can play on the old retro telly like this, or you can full screen it, it's up to you. I remember Alex the Kid in Miracle World. I like that game. But this one, really old. Oh my word. Look at that. But basically, they all run so smoothly. And you do have some elite classics in here. Like all your Sonics, well, most of them. You know, Altered Beast. But we'll come on to those. Okay, we'll come on to those. And obviously the Golden Axes. You know all about my skills on Golden Axe. That's for sure. You've probably seen that one. But anyway, let's go through this. Really basic games back in the day. That's why we loved the retro gaming. It was jump and hit, wasn't it? As they started to explore and get more complex, more story driven. What's this? Give you a gift. Rock, paper, scissors. Let's go. Paper. Boom. Draw. Right. Ultimately confusing. You're never going to go paper twice. He has gone paper twice. What? Ah, we won that one. Let's take that. So as you can see here, as they're going to, you know, they run really well. And they're basic in makeup. This is Alex the Kid done. Should we try another one? Right, hold the select button. And then we'll try another one, right? Alien Soldier. Yeah, they can annoy me. And I'm like, you're not going to beat me, game. I'm going to have to do this now. Not letting this game beat me. Alien Soldier, no idea. Let's have a look. Okay, I got it. That's rapid. You know what? That's a quick moving game. Any games that I miss or don't play, any games that I do play, if you want to leave it in the comments if I've missed these, did you play these? Again, as I said, I had a Mega Drive for such a short time period you wouldn't believe. So I played your heavy hitting ones. Like I would have had a blast of Golden Axe, I would have played Sonic, but I didn't get into too many of these games. This is alright, this is like a run and gun shooter. Scrolling kind of beat 'em up. It's alright. It's very quick moving. Like I like how quick they've made the character you use. Emergency! What? What's that? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm just going to stand there and hold it. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm just testing these games out. Game over. Scrolling like that. No, let's move on. So Alien Storm now. Alien Soldier, Alien Storm. I can't play all these games on one video. Okay, let's just... I am going to pick out the ones I've never heard of, but I can't play them all on one video. There's just too many. You'd be here for 2 hours. And you won't want to be here for 2 hours, will you? So I'll just pick out some. I'll literally blast through these games now and have a look. What's that? Save the people. Mission 1. Some weird, like, electric whip. What are they, by the way? I mean, that is a demonic, gross looking thing. Again, rapid. What's that? Little rolling attack. I'm some kind of tin robot who just selectively blew himself up. So this got more options what to do on it. I assume that he is energy. Yeah, energy at the bottom. They turn into some weird fly and then you collect it. Oh, it gives you the tiniest bit of energy though. Unless you can collect lots of them. It's fat again. What a fast game this is. Next. Well, there's no way you're skipping Altered Beast, is there? There's no way. This was one of the classics. I remember Altered Beast. We got to play this one to the end of the level. That's right. I remember this one. You punch and kick your way through it and you power up as you go. That's right, by getting 2-headed wolves. Hey, missed that one. Oh well, I'm sure we'll get the beast. Oh, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll play this one till we get the beast, then we'll shut it down. I'm sure I'll get it. But yeah, did this start off as an arcade game originally? I assume it did, but the honest answer is I can't remember. Again, this one's open to comments. I cannot remember this at all. I do remember the game, but where it started, was it just one on here? That's right, you collect them little orbs and you power up, and it was like 3 or 4 of them to turn into the beast. Challenging though, game. Really challenging. Gotta get that thing. There we go. Power up again. Size of the man. Oh, that jumping kick's decent now. There's that blue dog. We need that one. Give me that one. Missed that one as well. Make your way through it. Make your way through it. I just want to power up. Where's this last blue dog wolf thing? 2-headed freak monster, whatever you want to call it. There's one. Right, we'll get these 2 out of the way. Boom, there we go. Is this the beast? Here we go. Here's your beast. What does he do again? Of course, of course. Yeah, could you pick more characters on this and turn into different beasts? I cannot remember. But this was a classic back in the day. I mean, everyone knew Altered Beast. I mean, what a name for a game, by the way. Altered Beast. Are you kidding me? Now, again, I've got no idea what I'm doing here. I've got no idea. Does it take more damage? There's no energy bar for the guy. So how am I supposed to know if just hitting it or hitting it in the head takes more damage? I've got no idea. You know what? I'm just going to spam this button for the video so I can have a drink. Oh, okay. Fall, freak. There we go. Round clear. That's right. I remember you got stripped of your powers and it was kind of repetitive, but it was for the time. And again, you've got to take yourself back to the time and place, you know? What is that? Sick picture. Back for the time and place. I mean, this at the time, And it's just the playability. That is immediately more playable, right? Look at this, some of these. Bonanza Bros, Columns 3, Comics Zone, Crackdown. That sounds good. What the hell is Crackdown? Never heard of it. But you've got a great title, so I'm going to click you. Wasn't Columns like Tetris? Crackdown. Some weird instructions, but essentially, yeah. I've got to plant bombs or something. Yeah, all right. Punch your way through it at first. Overhead. If you've seen the best 10 games video, this instantly reminds me of an Amstrad game. Which was it made my list, which was Eagle's Nest. It's a bit like that, isn't it? And kind of like Cannon Fodder as well. But anyway, it's difficult. It's really difficult. One shot and you're down. Alright, making my way through it. Decent sized map though. This is level 1. And it's quite a tricky game. Fast moving. I can't tell if these will all be wiped out or they're never ending. I'm assuming they're going to be never ending. I'm just exploring the map at the moment. Ready, Ben? You go in there? Set the bombs, fool. Okay. That's a nice touch. So I've missed them now. So every red X, you have to plant a bomb on it, which I've just done. Or whatever it is. Is it to diffuse or set them? No, set them. Okay, there's 2. And there's a clock as well. 40 seconds. You know what? That's quite good. I won't do this now, but I would have done it on the next one. There's another one down. That's a nice graphic touch when it kicks in. And we'll run out of ammo as well. That's a special kind of move. Where's that last X? Where is it? Ah! Oh, well. That's a fun little game, that one. Crackdown. Oh, it automatically puts you on to the next one. Okay, let's carry on. Decap Attack. Dr. Robotnik, Sonic Related. Dynamite Heady. City Under Siege. eSWAT. Again, back in the day, the game titles and the game cases, and covers I should say, what is this? They were great, you know? Look at this. This one's all right. Reminds me of like the scrolling beat 'em ups back in the day. They were a big thing, weren't they? And they all kind of, you know, we know about Golden Axe. We've done that on the channel. But ones later I remember, obviously, Streets of Rage and stuff like that. But do you know Batman Returns on the SNES? That was so playable. And I don't know why, because really, it's a similar thing over and over again. But Batman Returns, it just captured the atmosphere of the movie Batman Returns so well, that deep and dark kind of gritty environment, that it was just so playable. That was my kind of go-to, and it almost made my list. Would have sat in the honourable mentions. Batman Returns, I love that game. Right, I don't know what I'm doing here, but this is a fun game. I take it somehow I've got to make my way up. But nice quick moving. Graphics are decent for the time. You can't shoot at a diagonal, which is a bit annoying. I don't know if they've done that by design to make it a bit more challenging, but it would have been better if you could. No idea. Maybe that's just to denote the start. Get away from the start, because I've got no idea what that's all about. And men blow up. No idea what they do, but they blow up. Hey, this one's fun. I've never played this. This is a fun game. Drop down there, just see what happened. End of. It's quick moving. This one's alright. Let's go on to the next one. Like that one. Fatal Labyrinth Flicky. Gain ground. That sounds like a racing game. I might be way off. Again, never played most of these. Let's try it out. What? So, I've got Baraka with a spear. And you kind of gently lob spears into the enemy. And you can throw them at a diagonal. Let's try that. Very basic rectangular kind of map. Some little freak just joined me. I have no idea who that little sidekick is. Little wingman. You can be my wingman anytime. Bullshit. You can be mine. Oh, right. Characters. I've picked Baraka again. What? That spear thing's a bit annoying. Because you kind of got to hit it. That guy would have been better with a gun, I think. But let's just move on. Golden Axe 1, 2 and 3. You've seen enough Golden Axe on the channel for a while. We've done that one. Shall we? Yeah, you know what? Golden Axe 3. Let's try this out. What? Why can't I pick the little axe guy, Gilius? Is he like the Overlord now? Is he like the trainer? Off and on your way. Nice. Obviously based on the original Golden Axe, obviously. But yeah, way cleaner, faster moving, improved graphics, so it should be. Premise of it remains the same. Magic I can see in the top left with an energy bar. Moves very similar. Here's these little guys. Oh, you have to pick it up yourself now. There we go. Wouldn't let you just walk on it. That's a bit annoying. Why did they add that in? Maybe just for the visual. What is that? A snail dragon? Oh, wouldn't let me on it. I don't know if you can get on it. Can you? Honestly, don't know. Let's try the magic out. What happens? No, I can't get on it. Maybe it's this user error, but it's gone anyway. The snail dragon, whatever the hell what that was. Liking this though. Liking this. Golden Axe 3. I could assume just like the original, you can have 2 players on it. I assume. Hey, a rolling stage. That's nice. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Can we do the old school, what we did in number 1? Shoulder barge, there we go, as I'll call it. Run attack. Hit them off the edge. Yeah. Ah, we're getting to grips with this game already. See you later. Oh, they don't fall as far as they used to. There's 1. There's 2. I tell you what, it's very playable. Then it would be, wouldn't it? It's Golden Axe, you know what I mean? Let's get out of there. That's a good one. Right, we're on to the second row. Let's go back. Kid Chameleon, Landstalker, Light Crusader, Phantasy Star 1 and 3 and 4. Shadow Dancer, Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 2, Shinobi 3. Let's try. I remember Shinobi. I don't remember this. That's because I haven't played it. That's why you don't remember it. But anyway. Shinobi Return of the Ninja Master. Nice visuals. Yeah, if you're going to play this game, don't use your magic instantly with no one there. Right. More exploding enemies. Quick moving. Hiding in the trees. You know I'll find you. Power-ups along the ground. Maybe that was some kind of shield I triggered or something like that, but... This is too easy. Now, obviously, they'll all have individually different release dates at the time and different stages of development over the Mega Drive or any kind of console over that period. But for me, so far, you know, you can already see from the few we've trialed, and we will go through all of them at some point, or I will. But the playability levels, Crackdown and Golden Axe 3 straight away are way more playable than any game I've played so far. But sometimes it's nice to have a challenge. All right, moving into a cave at night time. I'm storming through this level, by the way. I've hardly stopped pressing forward direction just to keep going. Well, he was easy enough. You just walk through them. It looks like he's got a big badass attack, but he hasn't. Weak. Alright, should we just see if there's an end boss of sorts, see what it's like. Is that an end boss? I don't even know. No, it can't be. That was too easy. Maybe it was. Alright, bit easy that one. Nice visuals though. This was the era when the background, kind of like cartoons really, they'd recycle the background so it would look like a scrolling background, but really it was just the same kind of screen over and over again. But classics time. Sonic, Space Harrier. Oh, come on. You're not going to skip Sonic, are you? You're just not going to do that. The original. Everybody loved Sonic. Sonic 1 when it came out. Everybody. Tell me a hater of Sonic. This from a Nintendo kid. Even I thought Sonic was awesome. Even the movies are good, aren't they? Right, speed run. Let's go. How'd you do the little... I remember the little ball you used to be able to do and charge it up. But anyway, let's just... You know what? Speed run time. I remember this level used to be... You could just literally speed your way... Speed run your way through it. Get your words out, man. That was your little halfway stage marker. You'd reboot there if you needed it. By the way, if you need it on this level, you're struggling massively at playing games because this is easy enough. You can just literally run through it and you won't get touched. Ah! Like it was yesterday. Easy. Lightweight. That's light. Green Hill 2. We've seen it now. You don't want to just see me speed running a game, do you? Although, saying that that Mario World challenge, that's a speed run, isn't it? That's really good, that challenge. That is so difficult. I actually think there's a maximum time you can get on that, and I think there'll be... Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off, that'll do. There's Sonic for you anyway. And then Sonic 2, Sonic 3D Blast, Spinball, which I think is Pinball, Space Harrier, Streets of Rage. All three of them. I jumped straight to the latest one to see what the step-ups were like. And also, you know, the original classics like Streets of Rage, I only assume, but lots of people have seen these ones. But maybe the ones after, not so much. The succession of them. Let's have a look. Blaze, Skate, Zan, Axel. Let's go. No idea what that denoted. But anyway. Nice. What? How many enemies for the first seconds in the first stage? Ah, this is a nice feel. This is a nice feel, this one. Nice combos. Jump kick attack. There is a special attack, which looks like... Does it take down your energy, or if you've got a certain amount you can do? Oh, it takes a little bit of your energy down if you want to use it. Okay. And their energy bar pops up for each enemy. That's a really nice touch. Because a lot of these games didn't have that back in the day. They were just, you hit enemies till they dropped. Wow. Now you can kind of learn by what they look like, how long they're going to take. One combo or more. But anyway, this nice little move there. How much energy did that dude take down with one attack? Come on. Right, this game's good. This is extremely playable, by the way. Really smooth. Action's constant. I remember Streets of Rage have like weapons at it at points. Maybe this does. Special move. That's quite a nice touch. Energy, pick that up. Nice energy boost there. Here we go. Oh, here we go. A bat. What? Can I pick that up? No. Maybe I could. Maybe it was off screen. This dude lurking on the crates. You know, this one's a lot of fun. This one's a lot of fun. Again, I'm assuming, yeah, press 2 players. So you can have 2 players on this as well. That's quite a nice touch. Very fast moving. Can I pick that up? Yeah. Throw. Bang. Like this one. This one's nice as well. This one's up there in the playable one so far. Dude's got a gun. McBride. McLeod. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Who's this guy? Dwight. Big Dwight. What are they? Like a stack of life preservers or, you know, swords now. This game's alright. You know, we're only in, what, stage 2. A lot of enemies, constant action, doesn't really slow down. Dude's breathing fire for reasons. Special move him out there. Yeah, this one's good. I like this one. Very smooth. And if you're not a retro gamer, you've got to remember, honestly, these games, like back in the day, these were elite level graphics back then at the time. And the sequels off big games, they would constantly dropped off on a boat. They would constantly, you know, try and one up the last one. Obviously, that's what you're meant to do. But sometimes they captured it, sometimes they just didn't. This one's just very smooth, good game. Quite simply, you just keep it nice and simple and succinct. Nice game. And you can tell by the ones that immediately go off in this video versus the ones that stay on, for which I'm finding the most playable. I mean, who didn't like these games? You know, you're just running and just beating people up till you get to the end. It was great. As I said, it's got to be Golden Axe or Batman Returns for me, this kind of game, which was my favourite ever. And then the original Double Dragon. Come on, Double Dragon, give me a break. Scarab. I've had enough of that now. There's too many of them. Let's have a look. Sword of, I don't know, Revenge of Shinobi. Looks at Toe Jam and Earl. I remember that, I think. Wonder Boy, Virtua Fighter, Vector Man. Wonder Boy and Virtua Fighter 2. Come on. Again, another game I don't remember. I do remember Virtua Fighter 1. Wasn't that the 3D one in the arcades? Arcade mode. That makes sense. Yeah, Akira it was, wasn't it? So I'm assuming... What? Wait. This is either user error or this is the game. I'm sure Virtua Fighter 1 was, although it was a bit clunky at the time, it was 3D, so you could scroll around. This one seems 2D, which, in my opinion, is a step backwards. I assume it's probably because you saw things like the success of Street Fighter and stuff. Well, we got to be 2D, but that was what set Virtua Fighter apart on the arcade. This is god awful. This is the first thumbs down in the whole set. Try challenge me in 10 years. Alright, dude, that's a bit over the top. No, letdown. I'm getting out of there. That's a letdown. Ugh. That's such a letdown, that game. Let's try. I can't end it on that sour note. Let's just try this out. What is this? Vector Man. 1995. Wow. That's colourful. It's 2049. Hey! The speed of this. They're trying something with them mechanics of the character, aren't they, there? I assume this was at the time whereby when you like gaming, you've seen everything almost now, you know, with the power of consoles these days. But back then, if there was a jump in graphics, or what seemed like a jump in graphics, back before you got flooded to death with adverts everywhere like YouTube 24/7, can't escape advertising these days. But then there was only really the TV and the radio. So TV ads used to really catch your attention back then. And I can imagine this as an advert going, guys, 3D almost. It's amazing. Nice little touch. You got a little turbo pack boost kind of off your jump, so you got like a double jump. That's nice. Up and down, left and right. You know what? This game's all right. This game's all right. I can tell at the time it would have been good. Right. That brings it to an end. You've seen the full catalogue. Audio settings up there. And the console. Let's put it down. Let's turn it off. Right. Shut this one down. That's great. And this is an old game. I actually think this came out roughly probably 5, 6, 7 years ago in terms of on a console. However, if you're a retro gamer and still find ways to play retro games, especially if you weren't a Sega player like me, this is absolutely worth the money. You'll pick it up. It's cheap. There are other options on it as well in-game to play with certain games. Haven't explored the online mode. I can't imagine but there'll be many players, but I'll have a quick look. Loads to do. They should release stuff like this more often. I can't see how this wasn't, you know, a big hit for retro gamers. Maybe it was. But in summary, it's been a long video. It took you through the full catalogue of the game, what's available, but it's an absolute thumbs up win. Sega Mega Drive Classics or Genesis, depending on where you're from region-wise. Thumbs up for retro gamers. Absolutely loved it. Take care. Bye-bye.